Okay, friends. So I think people are joining. Let us start. We can't wait. A lot of things to be completed. So yes. So today we are going to start with India geography. So am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So you all can inform others to join also. So because I am starting, I can't wait because if this India geography is very important, and this will provide you a base for your preparation. Yes. So today we are going to cover two things. One is the location and extent of size and location, obviously extent of India. And secondly, we are also going to start with the physiographic divisions. I would like to take one physiographic division today itself. So let us see about the first slide that is in front of you. That is about introduction to India. So if suppose you have to give an introduction about your own country, then what you are going to say, what things will come into your mind? Can somebody tell me that if suppose somebody asks you that, okay, give an introduction about your own country, then what all points you will tell to that particular person? Yes, one point is there which is written in front of you. What other points that you can tell? Yes, who is going to tell? You can say it in English, Marathi. Tell me. India, what, how you will introduce your country?
Geographical location and features.
Geographical locations and features. So you will immediately say कि my country latitudinal extent is 8°4' and 37°6', like that. Vaishnavi, if suppose some foreigner ask you, Vaishnavi,
It
tell
is
me,
surrounded by water.
it is, you will say it is surrounded by water. First,
Water from
immediately,
three sides.
you will start telling about the geographical facets of the country. You will not tell anything about the history, about the culture and all.
Yes, sir, definitely. But we'll start.
You will start with you will very geographical. I'm very happy that that students are very geographical, because they are starting, if suppose introduction, so they are starting with very basics like latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the country. Very good. I am very impressed. But look, we if we have to give an obviously introduction of our country, then we will say that India is a country which is having the ancient civilizations, a country which civilizations dates back to so many years. So what here you will introduce that this is the land of Indus Valley civilization, okay, where the civilizations grew, and such type of introduction definitely will give about our country. Then you will tell about the multifaceted socio-economic progress that we have achieved, okay, before going to the geography. Like, yes, you will say that it is a peninsula and surrounded by three sides from water and blah blah blah. Definitely you will say that. But before that, you will just give an introduction that it is ancient civilizations. You all know about the Indian ancient civilizations and what all things were there in India, the things which were present in ancient civilizations in India. Nowadays, those things are becoming popular in other parts of the world, or the new technology which is now coming, which is now coming. It has been already used in India long back. Okay, so such type of things are very important about our country. Then regarding multifaceted socio-economic progress, so can somebody tell me that where we have progressed in what all, like when you talk about the multifaceted socio-economic progress, what all examples can you give about the country? What all examples can you give the multifaceted socio-economic progress? हमारी country के बारे में क्या दे सकते हो आप? What all multifaceted socio-economic progress you can discuss? Socio and economic. First of all, that very important thing or very important progress of our country is in the field of space technology. Is it not? Space technology. Am I audible or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So first is the space technology, okay, in which our country has progressed immensely. So in space technology, like what I remember the dialogue of that movie where Akshay Kumar says, I think Mission Mangal. What did he say in that that movie, the dialogue? Anyone remember? अब ये मत बोलना कि सर हम लोगों ने तो देखा ही नहीं है, वो हमने ट्रेलर भी नहीं देखा है उसका. What he says, दुनिया को कह दो copy that. Is it not? Yes or no? Am I right or am I wrong? There was a movie which Mission Mangal. Somebody is typing, I guess. Why you people are not speaking by typing? Yes, Munal said yes, sir. So why दुनिया को कह दो copy that? That means that we have now progressed so much that we have come to the level of the developed world. Therefore, दुनिया को कह दो copy that, which shows what? Which shows the you can say multifaceted socio-economic progress of the country. Okay, then one is space technology. Another thing which is coming to your mind about our country, of which we are very proud. One as you people said, as you people nobody said, but you people accepted that yes, space technology. Anything else? First is space technology.
Development in infrastructure.
Development in infrastructure. Okay, very good. Yes, development in infrastructure, roads, etc. Definitely you can say. Okay, development in infrastructure is also there. Then very important thing is that, and obviously our economy is growing and we are targeting to achieve 5 trillion economy. Is it not? So that is another thing. Then very important is something we call it as soft power of India. Are you aware of soft power? What is soft power of India? Hard power is what? Hard power is the military power. Okay, anyone is aware of soft power?
Sir, IT sector.
IT, yes, IT sector is obviously, yes, it is contributing to the soft power of India, definitely. Education is definitely part of it. Education, yes. Anything else? IT sector, yes, because you know that so many Indians have now become the chairman of or CEO of big multinational IT firms. Is it not? Satya Nadella is there, then Sundar Pichai is there. Okay, and even I guess the person who started this, what is it? Yes, even Adobe also. Okay, all these companies are now being headed by Indians. So that is also, that shows India's soft power also. One more thing that indicates India's soft power, and that is our Bollywood movies, or Bollywood, I will not say Bollywood, Hindi movies and South Indian languages, vernacular movies. Okay, both the movies of India, okay, which is now being seen in different parts of the world. Okay, and therefore when you go to any other country, you are immediately been recognized by the Indian movies. When you tell them that okay, you are from India, then they will start saying that yes, do you know Shah Rukh Khan, do you know Akshay Kumar? Okay, then earlier, like even in olden days, when people used to go to Russia, then Indians used to go to Russia, then they will used to ask about Raj Kapoor. Okay, so it is what it is a kind of a soft power of India, which is growing. Okay, which shows our progress. Okay, like we used to watch Hollywood movies, dubbed Hollywood movies, and that was the soft power of United States of America. And now the world is watching Indian movies dubbed in their own languages, like so many movies which have done exceptionally well in different parts of the world. So that also shows multifaceted socioeconomic progress. Then very important thing, that now you see International Yoga Day is being celebrated by the United Nations on the going to be celebrated now also on 21st June. Is it not? Which a tradition which is inherently an Indian tradition, now being celebrated by people sitting in different parts of the world, which also shows India's soft power. Yes, or agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are India's this all shows India's you can say multifaceted socio-economic progress. Now let us come to the geography part, which you people were giving, and I am very happy about it. The geography part is what? It's a vast country with latitudinal and longitudinal extent and all. Although you all know that these things are available, but still it's my duty to tell you that our latitudinal extent, okay, is how much it starts from 8°4'. Okay, so 8°4', okay, and it goes to 37°. Why I am not able to write properly? This is 37, around 37°. I think there is some problem with the pen tab. It's not behaving properly. Just a minute. Now it's okay. So 8°4' and 37°6'. Okay, what is the longitudinal extent? And when I say 8°4' and 37°6', I use n, north, and here also I use north. Even if you take Andaman and Nicobar, it will also go to around 6°. So what I am telling you, that it is 8° and 37°. I am writing degree north. Why I am writing degree north? Can somebody tell me? Why I am using this word or this symbol of n, north? Why? What is the reason? It is why? Because it is because India is located in the northern hemisphere. It is located above the equator, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, it is located above the equator. If it is located above the equator, it means it is situated in which hemisphere? Northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere?
Northern.
Northern hemisphere. Very good. Therefore, we write 8 degree 4 minute to 37 degrees 6 minute north. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then when and if we say that we say that although it is from Cape Comorin, Kanyakumari to Indira Kol, there is a place in Kashmir, that is Indira Kol. So however we say from Indira Point in the southern, but kya hua, Indira Point after 2004 tsunami it disappeared. Okay, so therefore if we say 8 degree 4 minute Kanyakumari to Indira Kol, it is 8 degree 4 minute 37 degree 6 minute. Okay, and then there is from here, that is the run of Kutch to Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, run of Kutch to Arunachal Pradesh, and that is how much? Okay, that is how much? It is 68 degree to 97, 68 degree 7 minute. Okay, to 97 degree 5 minute. Okay, 97 degree 5 minute, yeah, or 2 minutes. 97.2, yes. So 97 to 68 7. So at some places it might be written 97.5. Okay, but I think please check it once. Okay, then it is 68 and 97. So 68, 97, 8 and 37. This is the latitudinal and longitudinal extent. Now you see that, tell me, if we create a straight line from north to south in India, from north to south, okay, what is the total distance if you create a straight line from north to south? Any idea? If we create a line like this, north to south, it is around 3214 kilometers. Okay, and if we create a line from west to east, it is around 2933 kilometers. So now tell me, which extent is more? North south extent is more, or east west extent is more? Which extent is more?
North south.
North south. So always remember that north south extent is more. Okay, and east west extent is little lesser than the north south extent. Okay, so everyone, it is clear. If you see our country, it is around land area. In terms of land area, it is 2.4%. 2.4% of what? 2.4% of the total area of the world. 2.4% of the total area of the world. Okay, that means the total area of India is 32.8 lakh square kilometer. Can you people tell me, okay, that what all countries of the world which are bigger than India? It is 2.4% of the total world, but what all countries are there which are bigger than India?
China.
Okay,
USA,
so
Canada,
can
Brazil,
somebody tell me that in which country is having the maximum area in world?
Russia,
Okay,
Russia.
so first Russia, second Canada, third USA, fourth China, fifth Brazil, sixth Australia, seventh India. Okay, so India is what? India is the 7th largest country of the world. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, 7th largest country of the world. Other 6 countries are bigger than India. So area wise, India is very big, very big, and we have what? We have a vast, you can say, both the land boundary also and vast coastline also. Okay, so if you see the total land boundary of India, so land boundary of India will extend from, you can start from here, okay, from run of Kutch, and it will run like this. Okay, so this is what, this is the total land boundary of India. Okay, and that land boundary of India is around 15,200 kilometers. How much? 15,200 kilometers. And if you take our coastline, and coastline which includes what? Which includes the island, with island or without islands. If suppose we take with island, then it is 7,517 kilometers. And without island, it is around 6,100 kilometers. Okay, so we have what? Along with this, we have huge coastline also. And you all know that there are many countries of the parts of the world also, that it can very well be accommodated in our country. So our country is very big, combined several countries of Europe as well. Okay, so Europe, which is, yeah, so this is clear. Vast country, latitudinal extent, longitudinal extent, it is clear now. North south distance, east west distance, everything is clear to all of you. Okay, just one thing, that if you see our country, then you will see that everything is okay. But from here, okay, okay, which is 22 degree. 22 degree se kya hota hai? 22 degree se our country's boundary, especially the coastline, it becomes taper. Okay, it becomes taper, and then it goes straight. Okay, so that also you always have to remember, it becomes taper from 22 degree north. Okay, and as you know that it has been surrounded by, this is which part? Yes, who is going to tell me this is which part? Which sea? This is which sea? This is which? This is Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. This is Arabian Sea. Okay, and Indian Ocean. Okay, so and in Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal are marginal seas of Indian Ocean, part of Indian Ocean only. Okay, so let us move to the next slide. Okay, so now you can see that this is the latest political map of India. And this latest political map of India is being published by Survey of India. I told you earlier in my previous class that it is always been printed by have now two more union territories. Okay, the number of union territories have increased. Okay, so we have Kashmir and we have Ladakh. We have Jammu and Kashmir and we have Ladakh. So these have become what? These have become two more union territories. So this is the latest political map of India, which has been now published by the Survey of India. And rest of the details, states and all, you all know. Now this is a very interesting map. This map I wanted to show. This is a very interesting map. If you will see that these states which are highlighted in yellow color, okay, are the one which doesn't have any, you can say, they do not share any boundary, land boundary, either land boundary with any of the neighboring countries, or they even don't have any access to the coastline. So you may say that these states of India, you may be termed as the landlocked. However, they are, yes, truly also they are landlocked because they don't have access to sea. But there are other states also which are landlocked, like Rajasthan. But Rajasthan is having access to a foreign country or neighboring country. These states, they don't have any border or any coastline. Okay, as you can see, very clear to everyone. Now, can somebody tell me that what are the name of the states? Madhya Pradesh, okay.
Haryana,
Haryana,
Chhattisgarh, Telangana,
Chhattisgarh,
Jharkhand.
Telangana, and Jharkhand. Okay, again I repeat, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand. So although truly they are not landlocked, but in case of India, we can always say that they don't have any you can say boundary with they don't share any boundary with any neighboring country, or they don't even have a coastline. So this is a very interesting map. Sometimes you may get a question related to what, sometimes you get a question related to such type of you can say facts, like which state is touching boundary of which country and something like that. So that is very important. Now you see that another very important thing about our country is something we call it as a standard meridian, okay, or standard time. So Indian standard meridian is 82.5, okay, 82.5. Now you tell me that, and which is passing from Uttar Pradesh, Mirzapur, it passes, but it passes from other states also. It, as you can see, that it is passing from Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, then Chhattisgarh, then Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so Indian standard meridian or passes through all these states. Is it clear? Again, I repeat: Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, then Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so I hope it is clear to everyone. And similarly, Tropic of Cancer passes through Gujarat, Rajasthan, very smaller part of Rajasthan also, then Madhya Pradesh also, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura, okay, and Mizoram. Okay, so all these through all these states, the Tropic of Cancer also passes. So Indian standard meridian is taken as 82.5. So why it is being taken as 82.5? I think I explained it to you people. You people remember that I have explained it earlier. So let us do that math again. So if we go back to the, ये हमेशा याद रखो कि लॉन्गिट्यूडनल एक्सटेंट जो है, जो मेरिडियन जो है वो किससे जुड़ा होता है, वो लॉन्गिट्यूड से जुड़ा होता है. It is related to longitude because 82.5 is also a longitude. ठीक है. Now you people tell me that I am you, as I have already told you earlier, what is the total longitudinal extent of India. The total longitudinal extent of India is 97, okay, 0.25 minus 68.7. Can somebody tell me what is the total score? 97.25 minus 68.7. Do the math and tell me. Yes, Brunal.
28.50.
Again, 97 or 97.2 minus 68.7.
28.5.
28.5. 97 point. 8 minute. Let me do it. Okay, even if it is 28, 97.2 minus 68.7. Yes. So even if it is 28.5, let us say 28.5, and we approx it because we are taking approx figures, so we approx it to 29. So it is 29 degrees. Okay, so total difference is 28. Even if it is 28.5, it is can be considered as 29. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now divide 29 by 2. Tell me what is the score?
14.5.
14.5. Now from 97.2 subtract, or 97, okay, from 97.2 to subtract 14.5, or 97 subtract 14.5.
82.7.
82.97, 82.5.
82.5.
From if you take 97, 82.5, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And if you add 68 plus 14.5, then
82.5 only.
82.5 only. So that means 82.5, the line, okay, is representing a mid value, a mid value of the total longitudinal extent of India. Therefore 82.5 has been taken as standard meridian of India. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone, yes or no? Or you are confused?
Yes, sir. So can you repeat it once?
I am saying what is the total longitudinal extent? I told you earlier. मतलब गुजरात का रन ऑफ कच्छ से लेकर गुहर मोटा से लेकर अगर आप जाते हो अरुणाचल प्रदेश तक, ठीक है, तो वहां का टोटल एक्सटेंट है इंडिया का, वो है 68 डिग्री 7 मिनट से लेकर 97.25. ओके, नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड अ मिड वैल्यू, okay, of 97 to 68. So what we will do, we will subtract 97 minus 68. Okay, so the value will be around 29 degrees or 28.5 or whatever you people said, 29 degrees. अब हम 29 डिग्री यानी कि इंडिया में गुहार मोटा से लेकर अरुणाचल प्रदेश के टोटल एक्सटेंट कितना है, 29 डिग्रीज का है. नाउ यू डिवाइड 29 बाई 2. इंडिया को अगर हम दो पार्ट में, इक्वल पार्ट में डिवाइड करते हैं लॉन्गिट्यूडनली, सो इट विल बी व्हाट, इट विल बी 14.5 डिग्री, 14.5 डिग्री. इज इट अब तक क्लियर है? अभी क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
So now what you have to do, now subtract 14.5 from 97 on an average, so it will be around 82.5. okay, and even if you add 14.5 68 में, तो भी आता है 82.5. so therefore हमारा स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन क्या है, वो यहाँ पे 82.5. is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
okay, so this is our India's standard meridian. okay, now however a country like India, अब ये imagine करो, a country like India which is having huge longitudinal extent of around 29 degrees, okay, huge longitudinal extent of around 29 degrees, उस कंट्री में क्या एक स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन होना चाहिए? क्योंकि हम अगर बड़े बड़े लॉन्गिट्यूडनल एक्सटेंट ऑफ कंट्रीज को देखते हैं, जैसे रशिया, वी हैव रशिया, वी हैव चाइना, वी हैव यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, all these countries have several time zones, different time zones हैं उनके, time zones east, west, like center, like that, they have different time zones. But in India only one time zone is there because one standard meridian is there. Now you see, however difference of longitude is 29 degree, और एक longitude को sun को क्रॉस करने में कितना टाइम लगता है? 4 मिनट. So 29 into 4 is equal to how much? 29 into 4, ये क्या है? 4 डिग्री है. ओके, 4 मिनट्स है, सॉरी 4 मिनट्स है, ये 29 डिग्री है. 29 into 4, हाँ, how much?
116.
116. okay, see, which is almost close to 120 minutes, and 120 minutes is around 2 hours. So what is the time difference between run of Kutch and Arunachal? Around 2 hours. Is it not? ठीक है, मतलब कि अगर कायदे से देखे तो यहाँ पर जब आपका सुबह के 6 बज रहे होंगे, तो यहाँ पर उस टाइम पर कितने बजने चाहिए? यहाँ पर उस टाइम पे सुबह के 4 बजने चाहिए। ओके, बट ऐसा होता नहीं है, यहाँ पर भी 6 और यहाँ पर भी 6। ठीक है, तो क्या होगा, अगर टाइम डिफरेंस 2 घंटे का हो रहा है तो यहाँ पर जब रात हो जाएगी तब भी यहाँ पर टाइम कितना हो रहा होगा? 4 और 5 PM, जबकि यहाँ पे पूरा अंधेरा हो जाएगा, बिकॉज इट विल बी लाइक 6 and 7। हाउएवर 4 and 5 PM पे यहाँ के लोग पूरा उनको पूरी रोशनी दिखाई देगी। सो देयरफॉर people demanded a separate time zone also. So during British time they introduced one time zone which is called as चाय बगान times। चाय बगान टाइम्स, और चाय बगान टाइम से उन्होंने क्या किया? चाय बगान टाइम से उन्होंने यहाँ का टाइम को चेंज कर दिया। ओके, सो दैट यहाँ के जो लोग हैं उनको प्रॉब्लम ना हो। ओके, सो दे शुड नॉट बी दे शुड नॉट बी फील दैट एज इफ अभी अंधेरा हो गया है, मतलब वहां 4 बजे तो अंधेरा नहीं होना चाहिए ना, इज इट नॉट? ओके, 4 बजे आप बाहर निकलो, अरे अंधेरा हो गया, जबकि 4 बजे आप गुजरात में घूम रहे हो, वहां पे बिल्कुल रोशनी है। ओके, सो what they did, they changed the time zone of especially of असम क्योंकि उस टाइम पे तो असम था। ओके, सो असम और एंटायर नॉर्थ ईस्ट एरिया, एंड दे कॉल इट एज ए चाय बगान टाइम्स। Okay, so चाय बगान टाइम्स was different from rest of the country। रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री से वो डिफरेंस था, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 1 घंटे का डिफरेंस था रेस्ट ऑफ द कंट्री से चाय बगान टाइम्स का। ओके, बट द थिंग इज दैट नाउ व्हाट हैज हैपेंड, this was there, but what has happened that after independence and all, we prefer to have one standard meridian and one standard time for the entire country. However, I am sharing something which is latest. However, in 2018, you can see, all of you are able to see the map.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what has happened that there is an organization, okay, which is CSIR NPL, which is a timekeeper of India। ठीक है, टाइमकीपर है इंडिया का। तो उन्होंने प्रपोज किया कि इंडिया शुड बी डिवाइडेड इनटू 2 टाइम जोन्स। ओके, वन इज दिस विच इज मिर्जापुर, already you will know 82.5, and other time zone should, and another standard meridian should pass through the chicken neck of India, the Siliguri corridor। It is called as Siliguri corridor। यहां से वो क्रॉस होना चाहिए, which is 89 degree 52 minutes। So another, and this time zone will be ahead than the other time zone। तो यहाँ के लोग डिफरेंट टाइम फॉलो करेंगे, और जैसे ही हम मिर्जापुर को क्रॉस करेंगे हम अपनी घड़ी को पीछे कर लेंगे। गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? बट यहाँ तक जो टाइम जोन है वो वही रहेगा, which is they proposed of a new time zone, but what happened that this was not accepted। This proposal of CSIR NPL was not accepted। Okay, there are several reasons for that। We can have a separate discussion someday on that। This is the Siliguri corridor। Okay, this is the Siliguri, and which is called as chicken neck। ये देखो, ये है, ये चिकन का फेस है, और ये नेक है, और ये वेस्ट बंगाल है। कैन यू सी नाउ चिकन एंड नेक, सिलीगुड़ी कॉरिडोर? एवरीवन, आर यू एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई चिकन और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Only Tanuja is saying. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is passing from there। However, it was not accepted। Okay, so there are articles also, one India, 2 time zones and all those things। Okay, but strategic reasons की वजह से हमने time zone को divide नहीं किया। Okay, so we have not divided India into 2 standard meridians। Okay, so this is also the same which is Tropic of Cancer passes through these states, with which you have already covered। Okay, now this is like we have gone through all these things। It is as I told you earlier also, that we have now 28 total number of states and 8 union territories and all। So but in before independence, before independence, our country was divided into so many different states, and which we used to call as what? Which we used to call as princely states. Princely states. Have you heard of this princely states? Can somebody tell me the name of any princely state of India?
Bengal.
Bengal. Okay, well, you are from here. Any other princely state? ये जो बंगाल आपने बोला, it is part of British India. It was not a princely state. Princely states are the in this map which are of blue color. So one princely state is Hyderabad. Was Hyderabad. Another Mysore. Then another was Rajputana, and all those princely states were there. So you know why the Statue of Unity is been built on the Narmada River? What is the reason? Why Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel statue is been built on Narmada River, which is called as Statue of Unity? This is the picture of Statue of Unity. Can you see that? Why Statue of Unity lies there? What is the reason behind that? Because it was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Actually, after partition, many of the princely states they didn't wanted to merge into India. Okay, so therefore in that we have Hyderabad, like primarily Hyderabad, Junagadh, like all these princely states. And so it was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, okay, who although used by the force, okay, exceeded all these, you can say, compelled them to accede into India and united India into a, you can say, a country, the Union of States, which is now India. Therefore there is huge contribution of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in uniting India. Therefore Statue of Unity is being built. Okay, so commemorating Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So this is the primarily this is the reason. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. But before partition, India was these blue areas were the princely states. One of the Jammu and Kashmir was also one of the princely states. Now tell me some facts. Smallest state of India and largest state of India. Okay, largest state of India, can somebody tell me? Yes,
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan. Very good. Smallest state of India?
Goa.
Goa. Very good. Union territories now. Largest union territory? It is Jammu and Kashmir now. Okay, it is Jammu and Kashmir now, the largest union territory. Earlier it was Andaman and Nicobar. Smallest union territory? Smallest union territory is Lakshadweep. Now let us see our neighbors, India and its neighbors. Okay, so what all neighbors are there? We have
Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan.
Okay, you all are aware. So can somebody tell me that India का जो land boundary है वो सबसे बड़ा किस country के साथ में है? Land border.
Pakistan.
Wrong. अब second option.
China.
China. Wrong.
Nepal.
Wrong. Now you people have named all countries. It is Bangladesh. बांग्लादेश देखो देखने में आपको छोटा लग रहा है, लेकिन देखो बांग्लादेश से हमारी कितनी बड़ी लैंड बाउंड्री मिलती है. ओके, बांग्लादेश से 4096 किलोमीटर बाउंड्री है हमारी. प्लीज कीप दिस इन माइंड. चाइना से है अराउंड 3480 ऐसे कुछ है, देख लेना एक बार. 3480 या 88 ऐसे करके होगा. और पाकिस्तान से है 3323। गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? प्लीज याद रखना इस चीज को, नेपाल से भी उतनी नहीं होगी। सो वी हैव 4096 किलोमीटर बाउंड्री विद बांग्लादेश। So which country we are having the longest boundary?
बांग्लादेश।
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay, now don't forget it. इसलिए बोला बेसिक क्लासेस बहुत जरूरी है। ओके, नाउ सी, नाउ इन चाइना इंडिया बाउंड्री को एक स्पेशल नेम से हम जानते हैं। व्हाट वी कॉल इट? व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द चाइना इंडिया बाउंड्री? इंडिया चाइना बाउंड्री इज कॉल्ड एज मैकमोहन लाइन। क्या बोलते हैं? मैकमोहन लाइन। इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? मैकमोहन लाइन।
Yes.
एंड इंडिया पाकिस्तान बाउंड्री को क्या बोलते हैं? रेड क्लिफ लाइन। रेड क्लिफ लाइन, मैकमोहन एंड रेड क्लिफ लाइन, ये इन लोगों के ऊपर है। बोथ ब्रिटिशर्स एंड बोथ आर द वन हु एक्चुअली arbitrated that boundary, therefore it is called as named after them, McMahon and Redcliffe. Okay, now another question. Can do you think that India is having a boundary with Afghanistan? Next question.
Yes.
Where? Where?
सर वो तो नहीं पता लेकिन सुना ही है।
चलो नहीं पता तो मैं बताता हूँ। देखो, इंडिया और अफगानिस्तान का बाउंड्री है, बट क्या है कि वो जो बाउंड्री है उसको हम कह सकते हैं कि वो ये पाकिस्तान ऑक्युपाइड कश्मीर में है। कश्मीर में, बट यू ऑल नो दैट दिस POK बिलोंग्स टू इंडिया। Okay, so it is our official position also, and it is position of all Indians. So even in UN also this is our position, and none of the foreign companies who are working in India can say that Jammu and Kashmir, the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, is part of Pakistan. Okay, cannot say that. So we also will always say and reiterate that POK is actually part of India, and POK is having boundary with Afghanistan. This area is this small corridor which is called as Wakhan corridor. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Wakhan corridor. So Wakhan corridor का जो एक part है, it meets the Indian part of Kashmir. Okay, Indian part of Kashmir which is been illegally occupied by Pakistan, and it is 106 kilometer boundary. So in by de facto we are not having, but de jure we are definitely having 106 kilometer boundary with Afghanistan. Okay, so India, all these countries, our neighbors, are part of SAARC. Okay, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and however this organization is defunct. Why? Because Pakistan's support to cross-border terrorism, okay, and sending terrorists in the Indian part of Kashmir, and trying to destabilize India. Therefore, SAARC has become defunct because of the behavior of Pakistan. Okay, and its support to terrorism in Kashmir. Okay, so this is about the India and its neighbor. Let us now come to some of the salient aspects of India. So you can see that in Indian Ocean, India is having a central location. Do you feel or not that India is having a central location in the Indian Ocean region? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as you see that India lies between the routes going from the east to the west. Okay, so it is what it is actually. It is actually located in the center. So centrality is very very important. Then what has happened that India का एक southward extension है, ये जो हमारा peninsula है, it has given us a southward extension. Okay, दो peninsular tip है, इसने हमें southward extension दिया है, and because of that India has become what? India has remained, and India has become a major maritime power also. Maritime power also, है ना? आपको पता है कि हमारा चोलास एंड ऑल देयर आजकल डिबेट भी चल रही है कि चोलास के हिस्ट्री को हम उतनी अच्छी से नहीं पढ़ाते हैं एंड ऑल, but definitely when you will see that they were having relation with all Southeast Asian countries. Okay, and they developed a very good navy as well. So what I am telling you that this India is having a central location, and its projection in the peninsula as a peninsula in the Indian Ocean, okay, has helped India to have relation with both with Africa and with Southeast Asian countries also. Okay, and it has the ancient marine silk route also, which was there. It passes through India or India only. Therefore, even we are trying to restore it through one program which we are calling it as Asia Africa Growth Corridor. Asia Africa Growth Corridor. Okay, so India is a country which is having very very rich ancient cultural heritage also, rich past also. Stories of Ramayana, Panchtantra, all these reached to Indonesia, which is the stories of Ramayana. If you read and if you Google it, then you will come to know that it is as folk tales. It is very very popular in Indonesia. Okay, especially the island of Bali, and therefore India has remained what? India has remained a cultural melting point of various cultures. Various cultures have come, they have assembled here, they have assimilated here, and they have given you can say birth to a culture which is now called as Indian culture. Okay, so which is reflected in so many things, which is reflected in its architecture, which is reflected in its food, which is reflected in so many other things. So this is in a nutshell some information about the country. Let us take two questions. Acha, chalo, tell me. Question number 1, you people have to answer. India entirely falls in the northern hemisphere. Consider the following statement. Statement 1, pehla, India entirely falls in the northern hemisphere. Second, India accounts for 5% of the total geographical area of the world. इसमें कौन सा statement true है, कौन सा false है? Tell me.
Only one is correct.
Only one is correct. Very good. Okay. Let us take another question. Tell me. The latitudinal extent of India is how much? 8,437.6, 9,235.5, 10,338.6, 7,436.5.
Sir, A.
A? Yes, correct. Very good. Okay, but I think answer should come from everyone. Why only few people? Yes, chalo. Last question. Consider the following statements. Latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India is 25 degrees. Second statement, standard meridian of India passes through Kanpur. Third, latitudinal extent influences duration of day and night in India. Fourth, shape of India begins to taper after 15 degree latitude. चलो बताओ, let us take statement by statement. Yes, who is going to answer? Vaishnavi or Mrunal, who is going to answer this? Tell me. First statement is correct or incorrect? Latitudinal and longitudinal extent of
Incorrect.
India is 25 degrees.
Incorrect.
Wrong.
It is wrong. Second statement, standard meridian of
Wrong.
India passes through Kanpur. Wrong.
Wrong.
Third, latitudinal extent influences duration of day and night in India.
Wrong because time ही change हुआ था ना फिर.
नहीं, अब देखो इसमें मैं आऊंगा. ये राइट है. क्यों ये राइट है? क्यों बताता हूँ. शेप ऑफ लास्ट ले लेते हैं. शेप ऑफ इंडिया बिगेन्स टू टेपर आफ्टर 15 डिग्री लैटिट्यूड.
Wrong.
रॉन्ग. कितना है? 15 नहीं है तो कितना है?
Sir, I guess 22.
वेरी गुड, 22. देखो थर्ड सही क्यों है? क्योंकि देखो इंडिया इज डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट्स. वन इंडिया इज ट्रॉपिकल इन नेचर एंड अनदर इंडिया इज सब ट्रॉपिकल इन नेचर. सब ट्रॉपिकल इन नेचर मतलब 23.5 डिग्री, 23.5 डिग्री नॉर्थ के जो ऊपर है वो है सब ट्रॉपिकल, और 23.5 डिग्री नॉर्थ के ऊपर है, नीचे जो है वो है ट्रॉपिकल विच इज वेरी नियर टू इक्वेटर. अब ये बताओ, इक्वेटर पे जो एरिया है वहां पे रात और दिन में डिफरेंस ज्यादा होगा या कम होगा? सोच के बताना. इक्वेटर से नजदीक जो एरिया है वहां पे रात और दिन का डिफरेंस ज्यादा होगा, बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंसेस होंगे, या कम होंगे, बहुत कम डिफरेंसेस होंगे टाइम के. रात मतलब मैं ये बोल रहा हूं, अगर 12 घंटे की रात है तो 12 घंटे का दिन होगा, या फिर 10 घंटे का दिन होगा और 14 घंटे की रात होगी, या फिर उल्टा होगा. क्या हो सकता है जो जगह इक्वेटर से नजदीक है? यू विल टेल मी.
Sir, रात छोटी होगी ना?
रात छोटी होगी या बराबर होगी?
Both are equal.
बोथ आर इक्वल. हमने इक्वेटर के बारे में हमने यही पढ़ा है ना, दैट इन इक्वेटर डेज एंड इक्वेटर पे ज्यादातर इक्विनॉक्सेस आते हैं जब डे और नाइट इक्वल होते हैं, क्योंकि सन जो है वो देखो सन जो है वो ऑलवेज ट्रेवल करेगा इक्वेटर और 23.5 डिग्री नॉर्थ, 23.5 डिग्री साउथ के बीच में. अब ये बताओ 23.5 डिग्री के ऊपर वाले जो एरिया है, 30 डिग्री 40 डिग्री वाला जो एरिया है वो बताओ, 25 डिग्री वाला जो एरिया है वहां पर सन लाइट का जो टाइम होगा वो दिसंबर में डिफरेंट हो जाएगा और जून में डिफरेंट हो जाएगा. यस और नो? आप बताओ ऐसा होगा कि नहीं होगा?
Yes.
अभी मैं
Yes, sir.
आपको एक सिंपल एग्जांपल देता हूं. आप लोग, क्योंकि आप लोग इतना ट्रैवल नहीं करते हो, अभी हम पुणे में रहते हैं, बट पुणे इज नियर टू ट्रॉपिक्स. ठीक है. इफ यू गो फर्दर बिलो, अगर आप केरला में जाओगे तो अभी के टाइम पे, जून के टाइम पे अगर आप केरला में जाओगे, देन यू विल सी व्हाट, देन यू विल सी कि वहां पर डे और नाइट का जो टोटल जो ड्यूरेशन है, इट इज लिटिल बिट डिफरेंस, 1 या 2 घंटे का डिफरेंस होगा. बट व्हेन यू गो टू इन दिसंबर, तब भी केरला में सेम 1 या 2 घंटे का डिफरेंस होगा. बट इफ यू गो टू दिल्ली ड्यूरिंग विंटर्स, देन यू विल सी कि अभी सुबह के 8 बज रहे होंगे और 7 बज रहे होंगे, आपको वहां पर अंधेरा दिखाई देगा. ठीक है. ये आप खुद एक्सपीरियंस कर सकते हैं वहां पे. क्यों? क्योंकि इट इज लोकेटेड इन सब ट्रॉपिकल बेल्ट. इज इट क्लियर? क्योंकि इट इज लोकेटेड इन द नॉर्थ ऑफ द ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर. इट इज नॉट सिचुएटेड विद इन ट्रॉपिक्स. यस और नो? इज इट क्लियर? टाइम ड्यूरेशन डिफरेंसेस विल बी देयर. टोटल ड्यूरेशन. ठीक है. जैसे हमारे वहां पे नॉर्थ इंडिया में बोलते हैं कि सर्दियों में रात बहुत लंबी हो जाती है. ऐसा आपने सुना है कि नहीं? किसी के मुंह से सुना है रात लंबी होती है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. पर केरला में कोई बोलेगा सर्दियों में, जब वहां सर्दी नहीं है तो रात लंबी कैसे होगी? Agree or not? Don't agree?
Yes, sir.
Kerala में, Tamil Nadu में, do you feel winters? No. I have traveled in Tamil Nadu in December. I never experienced it. Never experienced it. Okay, and during the same time when I reached Delhi, I saw that it is totally dark and very, very cold. Okay, so always remember, in tropical belt time difference is little lesser, and subtropical as जैसे जैसे आप टेम्परेट और फ्रिजिड की तरफ जाते जाओगे ये डिफरेंसेस बढ़ती जाएंगी. Is it clear to everyone? Or is there any confusion?
Yes, sir.
If you have any confusion, ask right now. Any confusions?
No, sir, it's clear.
It is clear?
Yes,
Just
sir.
think about
Yes,
it. Just think about it. जब हम लोग अपने बड़े बूढ़ों के नाम से सुनते हैं कि पता नहीं यहाँ पे शायद कोई नहीं बोलता होगा, लेकिन दिल्ली में सब बोलते हैं कि अरे अभी अच्छा है ना, अब मैं रात को ज्यादा स्टडी करूंगी सर्दियों में, क्योंकि रात का जो टाइम है ना अब ज्यादा मिलता है. ठीक है, तो रात ज्यादा लंबी होती है. अब दिन में तो पता ही नहीं चलता है कि ये दिन कैसे गुजर गया सर्दियों में. ठीक है, और गर्मियों में उल्टा होता है. गर्मियों में दिन पता नहीं चलता है कब दिन इतने देर से गुजरता है कि रात पता नहीं चलती कितनी जल्दी गुजर गई. It is because of tropical and subtropical impact. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is all about this chapter. Let us give. I wanted to complete it. Let us see. A minute. Give me. Some students are waiting. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back now. Let us start with the physical features of India. Yes, it is a very important chapter. Very important chapter. Please listen carefully what I am telling. Very important chapter. Now you see that अभी तो हमने ऑलरेडी अपने कंट्री के बारे में पढ़ लिया, that our vastness of our country, we have varied landforms, we have plains, we have mountains, plains, mountains, then plateaus. All these things are present in the country. Okay, so we have varied landforms, but one thing should always be in your mind, okay, or this question will definitely come to your mind, that ये जो इतने physical features हमारे country में दिखते हैं, all these physical features that have come to existence, how these physical features came into existence, ये कैसे बने? Is it not? This question definitely must be coming into your mind. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first, before we dive into the physiographic divisions and blah 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 of the country, I will tell you that what are the major reasons due to which these physical features, different physical features have come into existence. Okay, so first factor is what? First factor is very important factor, that India's large landmass formed during different geological periods. सबसे पहला है कि हमारे यहाँ पर इतनी वैरायटी इसलिए है क्योंकि अगर हम जियोलॉजिकल टाइम स्केल की बात करेंगे, पहली बात जियोलॉजिकल टाइम स्केल, जियोलॉजिकल टाइम स्केल में क्या होता है, ये पूरा स्केल है, यानी कि अर्थ के फॉर्मेशन से लेकर अभी तक का स्केल टोटल, जिसमें है अराउंड 4.6 बिलियन ईयर्स, समझ लो 4.6 बिलियन ईयर से लेकर अब तक. सो ऑल ड्यूरिंग, हम कोणी आला होता का स्टुडंट ते सही वगैरे साठी, हे योगिता कशासाठी आली होती, रिफंडचं आहे का नाही, कशासाठी म्हणजे सहीसाठी का आहे, तर मी देतो ना, गेले ना, तो उद्या सांगा. हा ठीक. Okay, so from 4.6 billion years to current, so therefore you can see that you can imagine कि from that era so many geological activities might be taking place on the surface of the earth. Agree, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So if we take India as a landmass, इंडिया का लैंडमास को हम लेते हैं, और इंडिया के लैंडमास में आप इमेजिन करो कि फ्रॉम 4.6 बिलियन ईयर्स टू प्रेजेंट so many different activities might be taking place in different parts of India. Agree, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So first reason is that since geological time scale, there has been a variation in the geological time scale, and during different parts of geological time scale different activities, थोड़ी अभी clarity आएगी जब हम next slide पे जाएंगे, that different things were happening in different parts of the country, or therefore different geographical landscapes, I am writing this, different geographical landscapes have come into existence. So first is different features came into existence in different geological time periods. Okay, for example also I can give, like India's peninsular plateau, it came into existence in Precambrian era. So Precambrian का हम मान सकते हैं, okay, Precambrian का. And India's Himalayas and all, okay, it is of a very not relatively recent origin. Okay, so Eocene, Paleocene, Miocene, etc. So what I am telling you, that this is Himalayas formation is new and peninsular plateau formation is old. So therefore difference is there. Second is, we all know, अभी तक ये हम सारी processes discuss कर चुके हैं, weathering, erosion and deposition. Now weathering, erosion and deposition, these all processes, they go on simultaneously on the surface of the earth. So because of these process also, weathering, erosion and deposition, different landforms have been created. Therefore varied landforms, different types of landforms in different parts of India. Third reason is different types of rock formations. जैसे कि for example, I can give you example, like in Chota Nagpur plateau, it is primarily igneous and metamorphic rock. Igneous and metamorphic rocks. In Rajasthan, okay, limestone, gypsum. In Himalayas, sandstone, shale stone, all sedimentary rocks. So you can see different rock formations in different parts of India. Is it clear? Yes or no? Tell me. Agree or don't agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. तो सबसे पहले ये 3 reasons आपको याद रखने हैं हमेशा. These 3 factors you have to always remember. Therefore, I am simplifying it. All these 3 points have been written, and I am trying to simplify it for you people. Now, other important thing which also gives a plausible information about formation of different features in India is the theory of plate tectonics. Theory of plate tectonics. You all remember theory of plate tectonics? Yes or no? We have already discussed previously. What theory of plate tectonics? It talks about the plate movement. Vaishnavi, yes or no? बोलो yes. Plate
Yes, sir.
tectonics क्या था? हमने पढ़ा है ना पहले. Plate tectonics, plate movements. चलो ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
अगर आपको याद नहीं है तो मैं आपके लिए इसको इसी चैप्टर के को लेकर आपको रिवाइज करवाता हूँ. प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स में सबसे पहला हमारा प्रीमाइस क्या था? First premise was that the world is divided into 7 major plates and few minor plates. So these are what? These are major and minor plates. You all can see that, है ना? इसको यूरेशियन प्लेट बोलते हैं, इसको इंडो ऑस्ट्रेलियन प्लेट बोलते हैं. Is it not? इसको अफ्रीकन प्लेट बोलते हैं, इसको नॉर्थ अमेरिकन प्लेट बोलते हैं, इसको साउथ अमेरिकन प्लेट बोलते हैं, इसको नास्का प्लेट बोलते हैं. ओके, इसको कैरिबियन प्लेट बोलते हैं, इसको पैसिफिक प्लेट बोलते हैं. इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? दैट इज फर्स्ट प्रीमाइस, फर्स्ट पॉइंट. क्लियर कि देयर आर 7 मेजर प्लेट्स एंड फ्यू माइनर प्लेट्स. लेट अस गो टू पॉइंट नंबर 2. पॉइंट नंबर 2 क्या है प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स थ्योरी का? पॉइंट नंबर 2 ऑफ द प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स सेज दैट दीज प्लेट्स have been moving due to convective currents in the magma inside the earth mantle. You can see now earth mantle में convective current है. Convective current है because magma is made up of semi liquid material. Agree? Yes or no? और ये लिथोस्फेरिक प्लेट्स है जिसको हम प्लेट बोलते हैं. तो जहां पर ये जो कन्वेक्टिव करंट जहां पर वो नीचे आता है वहां पे एक प्रोसेस होती है जिसको सबडक्शन बोलते हैं, और जहां पर ये ऊपर की तरफ उठता है यहाँ पर अपवेलिंग होती है जिसमें लावा बाहर की तरफ आता है. सो पॉइंट नंबर 2 इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. these plates have been. अब आप बोलोगे कन्वेक्टिव करंट क्यों है सर? व्हाई कन्वेक्टिव करंट इज देयर? ऑल्दो आई हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ अर्थ. If you will go back and refer to my interior of earth video, revise it, then you will come to know. Or even if you go to the my plate tectonics video again, you will be able to see. Second point, little bit is clear. Little bit is clear. Point 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us now go to point 3. हम क्यों, मैं क्या बताना चाह रहा हूं? अल्टीमेटली हम कहां पे पहुंच रहे हैं? अल्टीमेटली हम आ रहे हैं कि इंडिया की फिजियोग्राफी कैसे इन्फ्लुएंस थी. 3 पॉइंट हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर लिए. चौथा पॉइंट है प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स. ओके, और उसको मैं पॉइंट वाइज डिस्कस कर रहा हूं. पहला पॉइंट था डिवीजन ऑफ प्लेट. सेकंड पॉइंट अपवेलिंग एंड डाउनवेलिंग ऑफ मैग्मा. पॉइंट 3, movements are observed near the boundaries of the plates, so which is also called as plate margins. Plate margins. These are what? These are the boundaries. These are boundaries. कुछ minor plate के boundaries है, कुछ major plates के boundary है. You can see boundaries, yes or no? Movements are observed near the boundaries of the plates. You can see these are the boundaries of the plates. Agree? Yes or no? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes. Chalo. Point number 3 also covered. point. Let us move to point number 4. First type of boundary is called as convergent boundary. Convergent boundary में क्या होता है? Do you remember? Anyone remember? Vaishnavi, what happens in the convergent boundary? ये पिक्चर को देख के आपको क्या समझ में आता है? What is happening? Yes. You people don't revise anything. Yes. Tell me, convergent boundary पे क्या होगा? If this is plate A, this is plate B. Both are moving. This is moving in this direction, this is moving in this direction. That means two plates are moving in
towards each other.
towards each other. Very good. So this is called as the convergent boundary. Okay. So wherever the convergent boundaries are there, there what happened? Their processes occur. इसमें कौन कौन सी प्रोसेस है? इसको मैं कह रहा हूं फोल्डिंग, फॉल्टिंग. फोल्डिंग से क्या बनता है? फोल्डिंग से भी माउंटेन बिल्डिंग होती है, एमबी माउंटेन बिल्डिंग, और फॉल्टिंग से भी माउंटेन बिल्डिंग होती है. देन वॉल्केनिक एक्टिविटीज एंड अर्थक्वेक्स. Is it clear to everyone? Folding, faulting, volcanic activities and everyone and earthquakes on convergent boundary. जब ये दोनों प्लेट एक दूसरे से भिड़ेंगे तो क्या होगा? फोल्डिंग, फॉल्टिंग, volcanic activity and earthquakes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Please revise it. अभी ये जो मैं बता रहा हूँ, it is nothing new. I have already discussed it. You just go through my old video. Then divergent boundary. In case of divergent boundary, what is going to happen?
Plates move away from each other.
When plates will move away from each other, the one gap will be created, and this gap will be filled by what? Magma? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So it will lead to what? It will lead to volcanic activity. Volcanic activity. It will lead to earthquakes, and it also leads to formation of faults. Divergent plate boundary. Let us go to the third. Let us go to the third plate boundary. This is called as transform boundary. So what is happening in the transform boundary?
Neither created nor destroyed.
Very good. It is slide passing each other, and when it slide past each other, it will generate earthquakes. So in a nutshell, what I have told you, I have told you the plate tectonics theory. And these plate tectonics or plate movements have remained active, and they are still active. They have remained active from millions of years, and they are still active. Therefore, what has happened? Movements, position, and size of these plates have changed millions of years. It has changed. It has never remained same. ठीक है? It has never remained same. It has changed. क्योंकि ये सब एक्टिविटीज अर्थ पे होती रहती है, इसलिए ये कभी भी सेम नहीं रहा, ये हमेशा चेंज होता रहा है. Okay, and that is called as plate tectonics. So in case of India, अब हमारे लिए important क्यों है? I am coming to that. What happened? That earlier, okay, maybe in 400-500 million years ago, okay, उससे भी पहले, this our Earth was like this, one single landmass. एक single landmass था. ठीक है, जिसको हम कहते हैं पैंजिया, एंड इट वाज सराउंडेड बाय वाटर. इट वाज सराउंडेड बाय व्हाट? इट वाज सराउंडेड बाय वाटर. पैंजिया वाज सराउंडेड बाय वाटर, और उसको हम कहेंगे सी, a sea, and that sea is called as Panthalassa. Panthalassa. So Pangaea was divided in, Pangaea was surrounded by Panthalassa, that was water, and Pangaea was landmass. Is it clear? One thing, it is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो इसको पैंजिया को हम क्या कहते हैं? सुपर कॉन्टिनेंट कहते हैं, सुपर कॉन्टिनेंट. फिर क्या हुआ कि ये पैंजिया जो था वो डिवाइड हो गया, ये डिफरेंट पार्ट्स में डिवाइड हो गया, और ये सब डिफरेंट पार्ट्स एक दूसरे से बहुत दूर चले गए. ठीक है, बट व्हाट हैपेंड अगेन ड्यूरिंग ट्रियासिक पीरियड जो कि 200 मिलियन ईयर अगो है. ओके, दिस Pangaea which was divided into mainly two parts. ऊपर वाले नॉर्दर्न पार्ट को हम कहते हैं लॉरेंशिया, और नीचे वाले पार्ट को कहते हैं गोंडवाना लैंड. लॉरेंशिया और नीचे वाला पार्ट है गोंडवाना लैंड. What happened that after this Triassic period, what happened that these Gondwana land started moving towards the Laurentia, और Laurentia को अंगारा लैंड भी कहते हैं, अंगारा लैंड. So what happened when it was divided, जब ये डिवाइडेड था ट्रियासिक से पहले, जब अंगारा लैंड और लॉरेशिया एक दूसरे से डिवाइडेड था, इनके बीच में एक जो पैंथालासा का पार्ट था, इनके बीच में एक सी बन गया था, ये ऐसे सी बन गया था, और इस सी का नाम था टेथिस सी, which is represented by current Mediterranean and Pacific Ocean and all. इसको कहते हैं टेथिस सी. अब क्या हुआ कि ट्रियासिक पीरियड में गोंडवाना लैंड स्टार्टेड मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द अंगारा लैंड और लॉरेंशिया. तो गोंडवाना लैंड के पार्ट क्या क्या थे, मैं सबसे पहले आपको बता दूं. गोंडवाना लैंड के पार्ट थे आज का साउदर्न अमेरिका, अफ्रीका, अंटार्कटिका, ओके, देन मेडागास्कर, ओके, ऑस्ट्रेलिया एंड इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट. ओके, ये इसके पार्ट थे. सो व्हाट हैपेंड दैट कि सबसे पहले क्या हुआ, गोंडवाना लैंड से अब गोंडवाना लैंड में फर्दर ब्रेक हुआ. इसमें जब फर्दर ब्रेक हुआ तो ये हुआ 120 मिलियन ईयर अगो. 120 मिलियन ईयर्स, एक दो वर्ष की बात नहीं है. ठीक है, तो क्या हुआ कि इंडो ऑस्ट्रेलियन प्लेट, ये अंटार्कटिका प्लेट से अलग होकर इट स्टार्टेड मूविंग टुवर्ड्स नॉर्थ. 120 मिलियन ईयर्स में ये स्टार्ट हो गया. देन व्हाट हैपेंड फर्दर, जब यहां पर समझो आज का ऑस्ट्रेलिया बन गया, फर्दर इंडियन प्लेट, जो इंडियन सब कॉन्टिनेंट है, वो ऑस्ट्रेलियन प्लेट से डिटैच होकर नॉर्थ की तरफ आना स्टार्ट हो गई. ओके, सो व्हाट हैपेंड, आई एम गोइंग टू शो इट टू यू. तुम्ही चल का? हाँ, 15-20 मिनट थे यार, 15-20 मिनट समझा रहे थे. Okay, so you can see now you can see that how the Indian landmass is moving. ये देखो, आपको दिख रहा है 70 मिलियन ईयर अगो इंडियन लैंडमास यहाँ था. 50 मिलियन ईयर अगो इंडियन लैंडमास यहाँ था, और लेटेस्ट टाइम में इंडियन लैंडमास यहाँ है. कैन यू सी दैट? एवरीवन टेल मी, are you able to see this diagram, this map?
Yes,
this particular map,
sir.
so Indian plate got separated from Australian plate and started moving towards the Laurentian plate, यूरेशिया जिसको बोलते हैं. अब क्या है, ये प्रोसेस तो हो रही थी, लेकिन जैसा मैंने आपको बताया कि अंगारा लैंड और गोंडवाना लैंड के बीच में एक जो सी था, उस सी का नाम क्या था? टेल मी।
टेथिस।
टेथिस सी, ठीक है। उस टेथिस सी के अंदर में उस टाइम पर रिवर्स थी, उस टाइम पर रिवर भी थी, और दीज रिवर्स वर डिपोजिटिंग क्या? सेडिमेंट्स। उसमें सेडिमेंट्स यानी कि ये जितना भी समझ लो पत्थर के टुकड़े, सैंड, सिल्ट, ऑल दोस थिंग्स इट वाज डिपोजिटिंग। सो अब क्या है, लुक लुक व्हाट हैज हैपेंड। अब देखो ये है, समझ लो टेथिस सी, ठीक है। ये कन्वर्जेंट बाउंड्री है, ये एक प्लेट है, एज यू कैन सी ये एक प्लेट है और ये दूसरा प्लेट है। नाउ you can see here in this part it is blue water is there, you can see that.
Yes, sir.
This is Indian plate, this is Asian plate. Now in second plate what has happened? ये second diagram में क्या दिख रहा है आपको? What has happened in second plate? What is the difference between first and second?
Overlap.
हाँ क्या? हाँ, you can you repeat? Yes, can you repeat? Some portions are overlapping. Yes.
Yes, sir. That below portion is overlapped.
So no, I will tell you exactly what is happening. अभी देखो, first portion में ये water है, second portion में can you see any blue water, color water?
No.
No.
No. Why? Because ये इसको it has been filled by what? It has been, sediments have been filled there. क्योंकि इसको हम कहते हैं, ये इसको कहते हैं, एक कंसेप्ट है, मैं आपको नहीं कहूंगा इस कंसेप्ट को डिटेल में जाओ, बस इसको कहते हैं जियो सिंक्लाइन। दैट इज सी एक जियो सिंक्लाइन था जिसके अंदर सेडिमेंट्स भरे हुए थे। अब हमारे पास सेडिमेंट्स है, सपोज आपके पास सेडिमेंट है और आपके पास वाटर है। अगर आप सेडिमेंट्स को, आप वाटर पे आप लगातार सेडिमेंट डालते जा रहे हो और एक तरफ से आप उसको पुश करोगे तो क्या होगा? सेडिमेंट्स, आपने देखा होगा जब आप रेत को पुश करते हो तो रेत ऊपर की तरफ उठती है ना, जब आपने कभी रेत का किला वगैरह बनाया होगा। यस और नो? इफ यू आर पुशिंग इट फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स इट विल राइज, यस और नो?
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो व्हाट हैज हैपेंड, इस टेथिस सी के अंदर जियो सिंक्लाइन में जो जो मटेरियल थे, okay, when Indian plate started pushing like this all material came up, okay, and this has led to formation of your mighty Himalayan mountains, which are also called as fold mountains. Yes or no? जब सेडिमेंट को एक तरफ से पुश करोगे तो वाटर से सेडिमेंट ऊपर की तरफ आ जाएगा, ओके, और वो जो ऊपर की तरफ आ जाएगा वो बन गया हमारा हिमालय पर्वत। इज इट क्लियर? टेल मी, आई हैव टाइम, टेल मी, इज इट क्लियर और नॉट?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
One Vaishnavi, what about Renuka, what about Tanuja?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
It's clear. What about Mrunal?
Yes, sir.
क्लियर। तो अब क्या होगा, जो जितना हमारा सेडिमेंट बाहर आ गया है उतना तो अच्छा है, बट इन सम पार्ट वाटर इज लेफ्ट, कुछ वाटर तो रह गया होगा। उस वाटर को फिर वहां की जो रिवर्स, जो नई रिवर्स बनी, उन लोगों ने फिल किया और वो भी फिल हो गया, बट वो ऊपर की तरफ नहीं उठ पाया, वो नीचे ही रह गया। तो वो क्या बन गया? वो हमारा प्लेन एरिया बन गया। तो जो ऊपर की तरफ सेडिमेंट्स ऊपर की तरफ उठ गए वो बन गया हिमालय, और जो नीचे की तरफ रह गए, जो उठ नहीं पाए, जो सेडिमेंट्स, वो हमारे बन गए नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स। कैन यू सी दैट दिस एरिया? कैन यू सी दिस एरिया? दिस एरिया इज द एरिया वेयर टेथिस सी वाज देयर। ये है हमारा, ये गोंडवाना लैंड का पार्ट, पेनिनसुलर इंडिया, एंड दिस इज लॉरेंशिया। इसके बीच, दिस इज लॉरेंशिया, इसके बीच में यहाँ पर हिमालयन माउंटेन एंड प्लेन, इंडो गैंजेटिक प्लेन्स का फॉर्मेशन हुआ। ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ primarily Indian, you can say, current landmass has come into existence. ओके, अभी इसके ऊपर अगर कुछ भी आपको क्लैरिटी नहीं है तो यू कैन आस्क मी, आई विल एक्सप्लेन। If you are confused, if you have anything which is coming into your mind, tell me.
Sir,
Hmm?
previously India was the part of Africa, na?
No, it was part of not Africa. Africa was also, you can say, part of Gondwana land, but India was part of Australia and Antarctica. Okay,
sir.
and all these actually, इसको नहीं कह सकते, हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि all these landmass were together at one point of time. मैंने क्या बोला आपको, पहले एक सिंगल लैंडमास था, एक पूरा लैंडमास था, इसमें सब बराबर थे, सब इंडिया अफ्रीका सब एक थे. फिर क्या हुआ, ये डिवाइड हो गया, एक हो गया लॉरेंशिया, एक हो गया गोंडवाना. फिर ये फर्दर डिवाइड हो गए, अफ्रीका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंडो ऑस्ट्रेलिया. फिर इंडो ऑस्ट्रेलिया से इंडियन प्लेट अलग हो गई. So this has and Africa and Australia both got separated from Antarctica. Okay. Similarly, Africa से southern America अलग हो गया. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Everything was a single landmass. जिसको जिसको कहते हैं पेंजिया. पेंजिया से पहले की भी स्टेजेस है. एक टाइम पे रोडेनिया था, फिर पेंजिया बना. वो पुराना सिंगल लैंडमास है. बट आई थिंक वी शुड नॉट गो इनटू दैट डिटेल्स. यस, anything else that is coming into your mind, any silly से silly question या टफ से टफ क्वेश्चन जो आपको लगता है, or if you anything you can ask. Yes.
And sir, this theory is given by Wegener, na?
No. Plate tectonics theory is not given by Wegener. Plate tectonics theory is given by Morgan. Okay, but Wegener has given continental drift theory.
Okay, sir.
Continental drift theory by Wegener. Wegener के theory में इसके बहुत सारे criticism है, many criticism, and therefore after that came what? After that came the plate tectonics, जिसमें बहुत सारे लोगों ने contribute किया है, but Morgan is one among them. Morgan. Okay, but anything else? Which is coming into your mind, which you have not understood. ठीक है, so I will give you some points. So now you see, अब इंडिया के जो फिजियोग्राफी है उसके लिए कुछ पॉइंट्स जो आपको रिमेंबर करना है. तो लेट अस गो वन बाय वन. फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज जियोलॉजिकली पेनिनसुलर प्लेटू इज वेरी ओल्ड. Always remember, it is from Precambrian. Okay, so around समझ लो 2500 to 500 million years ago. So very old. Okay, then geologically peninsular plateau is a stable block. So what do you mean by stable block? Tell me. Why I am calling peninsular plateau as a stable block? क्यों मैं बोल रहा हूं ऐसा कि पेनिनसुलर प्लेटू एक स्टेबल ब्लॉक है? व्हाई आई एम सेइंग इट? हु इज गोइंग टू आंसर दिस? थिंक अबाउट इट एंड टेल मी व्हाई जियोलॉजिकली पेनिनसुलर प्लेटू इज ए स्टेबल ब्लॉक. अच्छा, answer me. Where earthquakes are more, in peninsular plateau and or in Himalaya? Tell me. Answer this. Where earthquakes are observed more, in peninsular plateau or Himalaya? Everyone is sleeping or what?
No, sir.
Second point, I am asking this question to everyone. आपको जो आता है बोलो ना, नहीं भी
हिमालय,
आपको मालूम है? यू टेल मी, पेनिनसुलर प्लेटू में ज्यादा आते हैं या हिमालय में ज्यादा आते हैं?
हिमालय,
Himalaya. Very good. So that means which is more stable, peninsular or Himalaya?
peninsular.
Very good. So now is it clear to everyone? Everyone, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Brunal? Yes. Third point. Himalayas and northern plains are of recent origin. इसको तो अभी हमने दिखाया है. 200 कहां पे? 200 मिलियन ईयर्स से अभी तक, और कहीं कहां पे 2500 मिलियन ईयर्स. सो कौन जूना है और कौन नवीन है, बताओ. दिस इज
200
हिमालय एंड
years ago is
this is
recent.
yeah. So our plain and Himalaya are relatively new. So this point is also clear to everyone. Now, oh sorry. Now next question, next point. Himalayan mountains are unstable zone. उसका एक एग्जांपल, एक पॉइंट तो आप सभी ने बताया कि यहाँ पर अनस्टेबल जोन है. One point that you all have given. Can you people contribute one more point or another points also? Some other point also. Why it is unstable? Landslides, etc., earthquakes. Okay, all these things are very very common in this area. Agree? Landslides भी यहाँ पे बहुत common है. You remember Badrinath, Kedarnath? What has happened during that incident? Okay, but in peninsular India, except of Western Ghats, it is not very prominent. But हिमालय में कहीं भी चले जाओ, नॉर्थ ईस्ट से लेके कश्मीर तक, हर जगह लैंडस्लाइड है. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, Himalaya represent youthful topography. मतलब हिमालय की जो टोपोग्राफी है वो यूथ को रिप्रेजेंट करती है. ये हम कैसे कह सकते हैं? How we can say it like that? Himalaya
Sir,
represents
because
youthful topography.
200 years.
हाँ, that is one. Other point is when you will go to Himalayas, you will see high peaks. अगर high peak, हमें यहाँ पे हाई पीक मिलती है, मतलब 6000 मीटर से लेकर 8000 मीटर बहुत बहुत कॉमन है. ठीक है, क्योंकि अभी ये पीक बन के तैयार हुई है, इनका इरोजन नहीं हुआ है. जबकि जब हम जाते हैं कहाँ, जब हम जाते हैं अरावलीज में, तो हमें मिलती है 1100 मीटर्स और 1200 मीटर्स. सो विच रिप्रेजेंट्स मोर यूथ, क्योंकि इनका इरोजन होके ये छोटी हो चुकी है. So which represent youth, high peak or low peak?
High peaks of Himalayas.
Agree? Okay, then it shows what? Then it shows fast moving rivers. Fast moving rivers. Obviously जब 6000 मीटर से नीचे आएंगी तो रिवर फास्ट मूविंग होगी in comparison to 1500 meters or 2000 meters. Is it not? Yes or no? So Himalaya represent youthful topography. Next point. Plains are made up of alluvial soil. Yes, plains are made up of alluvial soil, which is been deposited by the rivers coming from Himalayas. Deposited by the rivers coming from Himalayas. And last point is peninsular plateau is made up of igneous and metamorphic rocks. That I have repeated so many times, so I will not repeat it again. So these points are points to remember. If you remember these points, let me tell you friends, if you remember these points, अगर ये points आपने हमेशा याद रखे, तो आपकी प्रिपरेशन में और आपको आंसर राइटिंग में और आपको इंडिया ज्योग्राफी से रिलेटेड MCQs को सॉल्व करने में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आने वाला. ये पॉइंट्स जो मैंने आपको पहले प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स के पॉइंट बताए और अभी इस पॉइंट को, ये पॉइंट इन ए नटशेल आपको इंडिया के फिजियोग्राफी के बारे में बता रहा है. सो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, इफ यू रिमेंबर दिस 7 पॉइंट्स, then you can decode many answers, many questions of India physiography. Okay, so therefore these points are very, very important. Although I wanted to continue it, but since I think examinations vagara is going on, so I will not push it further. We will start with the next part in India physiography. I'll try to complete in the next class. Okay. So see you all next week. If you have any questions, any doubts in mind, you can ask it right now. How many of you, your exams are there going on or completed?
So completed with prelims.
Completed with prelims. Means next part is there still.
Yes, sir. Finals are there.
Oh, when they are going to take place?
Sir, in June.
What in which part of June?
Sir, I think month ending. They have not given yet the timetable, but they have told
Because
us
we
the
also
month
want to
ending.
conduct our end of semester test. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we have to think and plan. I will have a meeting with all of you, then we will plan it. Okay. Yes. Others, Renuka, what about you? Yours exams are over. Exams are over, Renuka.
Sir, actually my theory is over. Practical examination is going on.
Going on. Okay. What about Mrunal?
So they are about to start from Monday.
On Monday. Oh my God. Okay. And who else has joined? I think Vaishnavi, what about your exam?
सर जून के एंडिंग में ही होगा.
Okay, okay. So I think 4 or 5 people will be available for the next class also, and rest are busy with their exams, I guess. So okay, so I think if there are no questions, if you have questions, you ask. Otherwise, I'll stop it, and we will have another discussion about India physiography in the next class. Then I will discuss India drainage in 2 classes, and India climate in 1, and then India remaining part in 1 or 2 classes, like that. So 1 class will be vegetation and all those things, and then 1 or 2 classes I will require for resources and industries. India resources and industries. So I think by mid of June, your these classes, because next week onwards I will take 2 classes. Geography I will take 2 classes and try to finish my syllabus. Okay, then if there are no questions, or if you have any questions, any doubts, you ask. Okay. Okay, so if there are no questions, thank you, then see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
End of semester exam, we will discuss and plan. I will discuss with everyone and plan. At least those who are regularly coming, I will discuss with them. Okay, and for that we have to complete the syllabus also. So let us complete the syllabus, then we will have a discussion. We'll give you time to prepare, and then we can have a test, 100 marks test, and 50 marks of answer writing also. Okay, then thank you. Bye.
Thank you.